Abusian say the nyina nim say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ebeye the President of the Republic of Ghana no onyantwa 2 years impo and so kohwe the rate at which amanfo ewo NDC amanyoku nim said the awobe support His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na promises ahodo a promise Ghana for no wetimi deliver no enye no ene ye omo priority na emum 2028 elections yebekọ no eno ena mpanifu ahodo a omo hwe so mba be lead NDC amanyuko no dodo na no elezi omo good forgetting developmental project any promises ahodo omo promise Ghana for no ma forgetting ni na emum 2028 ena omo adwene wo so because na no ada ena NDC amanyuko no blogger ba ko Kevin Ekobadu Taylor be kire se NDC omo flag bearer omo de beko 2028 there ono ene betimi a choose sa flag bearer no e de ama NDC amanyoko no enye no nko a wo hwe ntawantawa asisi de abeda Haruna Idrisu no majority leader minority leader time na NDC amanyoko no wo position no any general Asiedu Nketia national chairman for NDC amanyoko no hwe ntawantawa abeda omo ntamo a obusia enya asem ketua nanu adansem a Asiedu Nketia akokan ema Haruna Idrisu nso a enei ono ena education minister so ba abonten be responding no not mu say NDC amanyuku no even though say omo ena in government omo na wo power na so enioma nkoyie ewo NDC amanyuku no empanifo ni bebre chese party ni mu acheche obia ne camp a wo Asiedu Nketia camp ewo honom Haruna Idrisu mo camp Julius Debra mu nyina ewo camps ahodo ato force mu nyina no ewo camps ahodo a 2028 de omu nyina no ede be fie ani a enya asentoto ana no ena according to journalists for ni video omo kire se sa problems we nyina aba nyina no ni nyina no Asiedu Nketia ena akofa sa problems we nyina aba no omo pese omo ka kire Johnson Asiedu Nketia place NDC amanyoko no yanton amfa ama no anase enye na busua property amanfo bebre na aka bomu a omoye ama NDC amanyoko no akone de abusua nsem de kyese omaka bi de akire Johnson Asiedu Nketia yie pa ye bebo awrem na yakwa akotie mu asem nyina ye wi a de aka nyina
wo de wo hawo ba party nim. In fact, Okasa akra mane tras over explain yourself to the point that o chrese senkenya okra na o recommend Haruna eni muntaka kebia Mahama wa appoint omo. That is it. So you recommended say Mahama appoint omo ntimi nya omo saa and then Mahama appointed them. It means say enka muntaka interior minister ya wodi enko onya. Haruna nso nka education nko onya. That is what you are saying. Must it all be you? Must the entire glory of the party, your party, as a leader, be centered around you as Asiedu Nketia? Because we're all in this country. Yehun krofo what NDC musua. Ebiso born twa echo areas ahodo bebre koye campaign edema NDC. And even as a good leader, say victory and now success by you don't take the entire glory for yourself alone. Wonkasa kan ibina ede pa bra wo change eye muntaka ne eye Haruna no immediately media for ba won che betwetwe nkomo Joy News said you see kasa wo kasa wo see we decided but the name ko gina soro wono say I making it personal like as if won kuwa na wo ye bibia e ma enkunimdie etumi bai maybe see a clear voice we this was and earlier
so many of the debates and other discussions will focus on the economy. So you better put your best man in the economy forward. And that is what we've done. And then we also looked at energy, this petroleum and electricity challenges. And so we needed to settle on.
Into Tienua, Okopetia, maybe in the but Okopetia, or see, he never personalize any of the decisions, but then they all personalize the decisions as if I did, and it's bringing tension in your own party at your own yard as a national chairman. Now the account crabia hard when say referring to a whole interior minister Muntaka having been in parliament over a decade. What's name NDC onya kwadaum. Now you are referring to him as the other guy. Even Krakabit me in the ministry kradia afreno. That was an insult. And it's disrespect to the honorable minister Muntaka. He might be young, but the position of holding Tino, you as a chairman, so one February man, better no more wabontin krebuno. That was a total disrespect for Muntaka. And I think that on that note, you need to apologize to him for using that particular tag on him. Enya papa, Asiedu Nketia, Johnson Asiedu Nketia. And this is what Muntaka camp Ediaba, Turia Sawansi constituency, Jeff Fatsus Mame, they also responded on their Facebook page. Omatro Kasa tin. Omacha said they are not happy about the Asiedu Nketia wayeno. And this is bringing division. It has started. So the recent comment by the national chairman of the NDC, Johnson Asiedu Nketia, during his thank you tour in Tamale South regarding the 2023 reshuffle of the minority leadership and its alleged impact on the NDC 24 are unfortunate and unnecessary. And ridiculous. And some more can on the next one, mommy. Or see many faithful are beginning to see a pattern of comments and action that appear unfairly targeted at some respected Muslims and northern leaders of the party. Oh, maybe a deco. They say no mufi say Muntaka ye Muslim unti. Haruna ye Muslim unti. Ina wo Asiedu Nketia wo mu omo na wo ka sa ansem because I say omo ye Muslim unti na wo ye omo sa. And it's creating perceptions amongst them. On say wo hwa or say such perceptions, whether intended or not, risk deepening divisions at a time when unity should be our greatest strength. Nasser Garden Boy, spokesperson for Muntaka, and a true with tin on the other two. Haruna Nsua responded. Haruna Idrusu. And so Patrick say, oh, to now we and a crown a curtain razor. So on the deba. I going to mean Kasan Cheniche. More say a old video. No, this is Joy News. Or say Haruna Idrusu takes a subtle jab at Asiedu Nketia's thank you tour. 22nd May 2026. Prince Edu Owusu and a true way no. Jeff, next one, mame. Quote you know that. Ya quote what Haruna Idrusu kai. A true prefer said this is Carol. Say a proper thank you tour of the President Mahama, not the curtain raiser one. It is our two old curtain raiser one near there. It's not an old something. This was recorded. Joy News, 22nd May 2026. It was all catch us. Oh, thank you tour. Oh, chow thank you tour.
Thank you tour. The proper thank you tour of President Mahama. Proper thank you tour of President Mahama as President flag bearer. What cannot be said, we can say it. A proper thank you of President Mahama, not a curtain raiser one.
A whole national chairman, Haruna Idrusu a chaumpua for your thank you though. It tells where we are. And I always say, it was wrong for Asiedu Nketia to solely organize a thank you tour without involving the entire party hierarchy. And now on say, the reason behind the thank you tour is being exposed. Nkakra. Because no be antia say oh no so born to afa enti okoda ase aso no ane call ho enti no okoda ase enya hwe. Is it Asiedu Nketia nko ane tour country nyina for the NDC? Yehu say Professor Nana Jane Opoku Ajeman ko baabi ono so nante ye your friend Professor Joshua Labi omo so nante other areas Erikopoku mu nyina Haruna Idrusu mu Julius Dabramo mu nyina abobon to afa baabi a eti enei se wo mu nyina ka so omo so ko omo thank you tour kienim class ebesi we pia na we abehia na we pia nti obia ka so ono so fast strategy we na nka for about a year omo so ko thank you tour to said your Asiedu Nketia yi wonko a ukoya. Would there be peace in your own party? Because some of the NDC almost so meka. Everybody in the NDC almost say speaking out because they know what you are doing is silently actually deepening cracks within the party. But obedient minka. Because Asiedu Nketia is a god within the party. If care is not taken, me say the flag bearer race in the NDC, no. Divisions ne sa kind of crisis ebeba no. Ebeye even more heavier and critical than that of the MPP. Said the norma we kakra yo hu said yesi hyase no. Se mo anhwe yi a the beba no ebeye more dangerous than the crisis the MPP faced. Make NDC flag bearer race no. Na de okogina wa kwakike no na Ghana for party ana. Where party is in power, it's time to even sit down, guide the party. Because policies are more the a reflective party and ideologies are more mutu and among some bit me for failure Magana for one at all. The youth are crying. Jobs in your Mabunu soon. Almost here, Juma. Your own party base. Do soon. And those crying, not only NDC youth, there are so many youth almost. A man also trained the Women Bank. Still, all these are concerns of Ghanaians. The 24-hour economy, almost materialize, is even yet to do so. No ma esa momo ni koso na mutumi achieve no. It's all about thank you na makokawe and makoyese and mayese. Even the Bank of Ghana governor say going forward no and no man is smooth sir. So this should be our worry. Nye de way eba kurumu no. Nye sa de way. There should be ideas to improve delivery. I rather thank you. Thank you who? Any panel say okra no de wadwuma na obeye no wo ye ne yi a ono kra na de ne vote no be thank you. You don't even need to go there back again. Ya to abawie mampani no kra akọ to thank you to awie. What is it again? To obi aka so no so koye oto kakra ye campaign to ono so koto akotanking crofo bebre ni. Do you know what will happen? We all know the ambitions. Any idea mukra. But you see, you don't really abuse it. It is worrying. Say, your two Obama politicians are the concern of Ghanaians, no, and your masemu. They are only thinking about who succeeds who. Why need the next? Why never carry baton the next? Your condescent, your two the following week. Now party are we no or thinking about succession plan and your delivery. That is the problem of this country. A John say, ye two abawie ye noa. Ye two abawie ye noa. And the bia chassis. Ye dwene de ono be true franka. Ni obe kura to me, ni obe yesi. Ade. You the same thing. 2020 we ya na nya adwuma kura ye ready obe replace your friends and another dam ko Akufo-Addo. And then the same thing, the no mama will not go. He say, I say, a human ankasa the promises. I'm be. I won't show. You are rather looking at, and I win a 2.5 years. Ghana for any brew. Now, the social contract Ghanaians are watching. Party for the Obebaje Moso. Because NDC need your NDC need. On the Sanarjane Obebaje also. By Drew Baby, net delivery now, ma. Even the NDC, or more NDC, Muankasankasa Krano, may have apathy and they may not even go to vote for you. Nankampese floating voters here, or more show a Juma Bayan or Mudia Tuabama. It's a warning sign to the NDC. What is happening right now? Focus on delivery. And Asiedu Nketia, mind your words. Because divisions, say ya na shasi. Na EDP. That's my take on you.
Oh, yeah! Come on! Isra.
104.5. So move for Olympia. Move your madre for the Omoyo so unya adaje de koche Dumso is back. Then to me the topic I'm discussing about a week or two in the airwaves, sir. You have denied yourself a certain visibility to something good beer. Oh yeah.
But also security wise they say so because the bit me inside here move for against the president because they didn't know they are billboards.
Yes.
And the president in front of so I mean meaning that president is telling us that Dumso Abba.
You see, president picture.
Come on. Okay.
And the president knows. Me there now me isolate President John Dramani Mahama. He's been through the mail. Then the president in fame. And we are police in na kwachi dum so is back. Obia woni President Mahama a bit say me say I can me ni na adwene mu. But metimi academy sense me go say you are crying more than the bereaved. Somehow. You are trying to be more Catholic than the Pope. President, if Jesus was here, what would he have done? Say President Mahama he said, see what they have done. He is the least to take provocation over things like that. The police know now we are AD. What shaman for adwene free baby papa bi so e de akọ ha eto aso asa afi ne beso no yes senema president Mahama ye ne NDC aya ye nya ba akokora because the things that came into the news were rather these things I call disruptions in politics. Enti eto da bia sene na mini awale kanu some of them that were ignored it was at the time and the paper be of say media can was them highlight hype and never go down. Only share and here sign maybe by friend diversion of attention. So only share nasa buy scandal Kasebia Bowa, which may be say they divert attention. Until when the government himself is doing it, a friend of diversion of attention. But say opposition so set a trap now with Tom so and so they distract too. Until the meaning in politics, no one. Must say NDC should open their eyes. They should be able to determine which of them they are deliberately doing to divert attention. Assembly Kasebia Sikoko for a see in Chomukabina, you be there with Chomudia and yeah, Monkosana Munye. And yes, I know the Papa Bibo, Abraham Comoso, the end could do so is back at here. So we want to watch media and what they should talk about. We do their question from Babina so Munka Dumso is back. They should take note of those things and not to always appear to justify and compare.
Okay.
And I hear the animal chain where you say,